Hi everyone, this is Margie. I am starving, so I decided that I was going to make some steak sandwiches, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give it a nice Asian spin. Of course, I can't make anything simple. So I already started because I was starving and I was cooking and making up a few things. So this is what I started doing. I started taking sirloin steak and I started cutting it in little diagonal slices, and then I'm going to cross-hang it, and I cubed it. I made it really, really tiny, like very small little pieces, and then we strained like little slices, little tiny little slices, little tiny pieces, little kibbles, okay, of steak. And I have onions and I have peppers in it. And I'm going to make a sweet teriyaki sauce, and then I'm going to cut up some cabbage, and then I'm going to add the cabbage to this. Now the reason why I cut it really small, because the more that you cut up the steak and you score it, it becomes, you know, it absorbs all the liquids and any broth that you cook it into, okay? So now this is steak. Sirloin steak, okay? And I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this aside. Okay, I have a pot going ready. And I have some red cabbage. You're going to see me make this sandwich. This is only for me. I'm gonna cut this cabbage, and I'm gonna shred it to nothing, make it smooth. And I'm gonna add it into that teriyaki sauce that's gonna be very, very sweet. Okay? So what I have here is I have this red cabbage that I'm mincing. I'm making it smaller. I'm cutting it down. Okay, I'm cutting down this red cabbage. I have sirloin steak right here that I took sirloin steak and I cut it in little tiny pieces, really, really, really small. And I took onions and peppers and I cut them really, really small. And I have them all in a bunch right here. And I have red cabbage that I'm dicing down. I got hungry. I've been busy all day, so I have to take another trip out of state. So I have now worked myself into some hunger. But of course, I can't make things simple. So I took sirloin steak and I sliced it, and I went across and, you know, diagonal, and I made little tiny cubes, little kibble. Like if it was a little pet food kibbles, really small, very tiny pieces. And I have onions and red bell peppers in there too. And I mean, I can get more exaggerated and get scallions and get all kinds of Asian vegetables, but I'm hungry now, so this is something that. So this cabbage, this red cabbage, I'm breaking it down, and I'm making it really, really tiny. And I'm going to take this cabbage, and this is going on. It's going to go on a sweet Hawaiian bread that's going to be toasted with some provolone and mozzarella together. I mean, you're like Chef Margie, like Asian meat and then provolone cheese, whatever. I'll take something starting. We'll see. Or I can make a cheese sauce, whatever. It doesn't matter. or I'll just make it sweet. I'll make a sweet teriyaki sauce and that'll be good enough. Okay? So the reason why I'm breaking down this cabbage is because this cabbage is going to absorb all that teriyaki sauce and all the sugars and everything. And I'm going to make the sauce right now where you guys can see it, okay? And it's something that will be so simple, you know? So all I have is a sirloin steak that I cut in little tiny pieces with red bell peppers and onions, okay? And I have a red cabbage right next to all of this that I'm dicing down. I'm making it really, really small. And so this is something. Okay. All right. So I think I've made my point. Cabbage is now ready. Okay. This will be left on my wall, and I'm gonna fire up the stove. So guys, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to be doing right now, okay? Turn the camera around. That is steak, onions and peppers, nothing seasoned. Cabbage, nothing seasoned, right? Now we're going to make the sweet teriyaki sauce. I have a pot right here. But of course, even if I'm cooking Asian, I got to be Puerto Rican about my pot. So let's see if I can open this with one hand. And my pot is getting dark. That means it's been on the flame too long, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take So I have sugar here, okay? Okay, that's about a cup, okay? And then we have teriyaki, okay? That's a lot of sugar. I know for people that can't eat sugar, just remember, this is going to be something that it's not all the time, okay? And you can eat a little bit of it. You don't have to eat a lot, okay? Okay. And I need to get the charger before I lose both of you. Okay. Let me lower this. Okay. that sugar kind of stuck to the pot. That's why you could hear it scraping a little bit, but it's releasing. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right. So that's teriyaki sauce and sugar. Okay. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a few drops. See those few drops? That's ginger, okay? Oh my god, that's sugar stuck to the pot, but that's fine. We still have all of this. Don't worry about that, okay? See? See it's becoming a syrup? And then that's garlic. I just threw garlic in there. Not a lot of garlic, I'm just gonna put enough. Okay? Now, wow, something sweet with garlic in it? Yes. Why? Because remember, we're putting steak in here and the steak is gonna absorb it. Sorry, I'm using only one hand and I'm holding the camera with the other. Now I raise the heat. Okay. So you guys see where I'm going with this, right? That's steak. I use sirloin. You know, or just thin. Any steak is that, as long as it's very thin. Don't try to use a London broil. You're gonna get into some stuff, you know. Unless if you're gonna slice it very small, then go across it and score it and bring it down to something that's not its original shape, you know. Remember, steak is something that doesn't need to be cooked a long time on a. You don't need to cook it for a long time, okay? I'm gonna give it 2 to 3 minutes more, and then that's it. We're taking it out, okay? So you see how it glistens? It glistens because that's all the sugar, and that's teriyaki sauce. Now, I'm gonna doesn't matter what dish you're making, you should always put some salt in everything. No adobo, no sazon, not in this recipe. Okay, we don't want the cabbage to cook too much, okay? And we want that sauce to get thicker. Okay, it's gonna get thicker. Okay, so now oh my god, it's absolutely, guys, I'm telling you, it's absolutely delicious. It's delicious. It's like a sweet teriyaki sauce with a little hint of garlic, and the salt just brought up the sugar. It tastes so good, you know. However, I need to pause this a second, guys. You don't have to go. I'm just gonna pause it a second, okay? Okay, I'm back, and this is what we're going to do with this, okay? We're gonna take this, like this, because I'm starving, and I just decided that I wanted to make something to eat. But of course, I can't simplify things, right? Let me use something else. Excuse me. So that's teriyaki steak. with sweetened cabbage in it. Excuse me. Let me take that cover away. And guys, I'm telling you that this is something that tastes so delicious. The cabbage it tastes very sweet, just like the meat. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit more higher here. See if it'll let me without falling down. Please don't fall down. Okay. And we're going to cover that like that. Okay. And then you're going to see what I'm going to do next, okay? Okay, let's try to clear up that side of the plate. I'm sorry because I'm only using one hand and my girls are not here to help me with the camera. This is my snack. So this is a sweet teriyaki steak with onions and peppers and sauteed cabbage inside. Okay. Okay. And I'll be making some pierogies tomorrow. I'm really tired of being boxed into cuchifritos. Okay. So hi everyone. I'm starving. So I made this dish and this is I'm fixing the plate right now. This is what I'm going to do. Excuse me a minute. Guys, bear with me, okay? So, just want to show you guys what you do with this, okay? Right now, I'm just using one hand, so aesthetically, I'm not going to get things the way I would do it if I did it professionally, garnishing a plate. But I'm trying to get all the cabbage. Now this is what we do. When we make a teriyaki sauce, right? And we make I made steak and sweet teriyaki sauce with onions and peppers and a red cabbage, right? We're going to take that. Then we're going to take that like that, and we're going to take that sandwich there and we're going to leave it in the sweet teriyaki sauce right there. And what it is that I cannot reach my red wine at the moment. It's too far away, I forgot it. However, and that's done, okay? You're going to take this sweet teriyaki steak sandwich, and you would grab it like this. You would dip it into your sauce, and you would bite, okay? And there we go, okay? So it's just simple, okay? For those that saw me make the sauce, it's already here, and I love all of you, okay? Bye-bye. I don't have any garnishes like scallions that should be here and everything because it was just a quick sandwich for me to eat, okay?